But I'm also looking for a products and services manager. So products and services help me to continue to create products and services, i.e. t-shirts, sweatshirts, water bottles, all of those things. But more importantly, we are working on an I am journal, and that I am journal will be something that we'll be able to sell and market. So as a goal for the first quarter, I have to take my test, and I want to be able to complete my I am journal. So that's January, February, March. By the end of March, I would like for my I am journal to be complete and ready for print and production. So quarter two, we can start promoting and getting that out to individuals. Those are some of my two major goals. I had to do a real loop to get there. But my products and services manager will be the one who supported me finding a publisher, making sure the product is sound and competitive, and looking for our target audience and where will we sell it. Will it be online, an e-commerce store? Is something that we're currently setting up, because not all of my clients here in Macon or Atlanta are on that same wavelength. So looking for those opportunities. So building a team is something that I want to do through the first two quarters, but those are the two big things that I want to do in quarter one. Quarter two, which is April, May, June, I would like to kick off a podcast. And I am currently working with two of my NEOs. I'm also a Delta. With two of my three of my NEOs. But I'm also looking for more partners. And in this podcast, again, we will be focused on educating individuals through a community classroom style forum. It won't be and in a very authentic way, something that's true to us, that's true to our culture, true to who we are as people, and true to who I am. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be rooted in SEL and emotional intelligence, but it'll also come with counseling tips, tools, and tricks as a counselor, real deep questions and how to build those relationships, how to have better intimacy with people around you. And just know that intimacy doesn't mean like an intimate sexual relationship. Intimacy means your level of connection with someone, and how do those people impact you deeply. And so we're talking about social emotional learning, and we're talking about building relationships, and we're talking about work relationships, personal relationships. Everything is in relation to everything. Everything is a relationship. I have a relationship with this notebook. I know that this water bottle is a water bottle. Like, that's the relationship that I understand. And so helping people to realize and fathom that everything is a relationship, and how do you approach it differently, that changes the narrative and changes the game. I'm looking for some really awesome, dope people to either be a podcast co-host, or if I want to run it and just have guest speakers on myself. I'm still working out that in my mind and like meditating on that, but I think that podcast could be pretty dope. And we could do it in a way that's, meaningful to me and to whomever else is engaged and involved. So quarter two will only be focused on running the podcast. And of course, I will have individual clients still doing workshops with building and bringing into fruition that podcast. Quarter three, which is June, July, August. That is the time that we usually build a lot of relationships. That is the time where I'm usually focused on meeting and doing a lot of networking within the community. And so that'll be an opportunity as well, and just to garner some more individual clients, some one-on-one clients. And the hope or the goal is that we can scale up. So by quarter four, we'll be looking for an office space in Atlanta. Something small, something quaint, but that's where we can record the podcast. That's where we can host our workshops. That's where we can host our events. And so I'm thinking about 2021, being able to fully transition into a space in Atlanta, and having a team. So ultimately, I see I Am Developing Company as the flagship for wellness, in terms of mental wellness, physical wellness, mind, body, and spirit. And so as we transition into different phases and different places, I want to bring on other coaches, and I want to teach other coaches how to be coaches. And I also want to provide I Am Developing Company for them to serve as the umbrella but they specialize in a particular coaching manner. So I specialize in this particular style of coaching, which is transitional coaching, relationship and intimacy coaching. How do you change from one thing to the next thing? And how do you do that in a way that promotes habit change, behavioral health, or behavioral information? And then maybe I bring on a personal trainer, and that personal trainer will serve as our physical component, or our physical coach. So we would have a training session or training area in our facility where if you are working on your mind, you got to be working on your body. You can't really do one without the other. So having a physical coach involved having some spiritual and emotional and wellness individuals in our facility, or to be able to utilize our facility or serve as a coach underneath our facility. So if you are a coach and your clients are needing something, we are developing our whole selves. I am developing company, which is all about you developing who you are as an individual and you operating purposefully. And so ultimately, I want to be a one-stop shop for those places. 2021, 2022, we're looking at even expanding products, holistic products, herbs, soaps, candles, all of those types of things. But like I said, 2021 will all be about building the components of making I Am Developing Company a multi-faceted facility, and individuals or my contracted individuals are able to come in and work underneath my umbrella, and the foundation that has already been built. So that's what I'm thinking about is in my mind. I want Black women at the forefront. I want Black women running it. I want Black women engaged with it. I want Black women leading in all the different components in all the different areas. And so if you know anybody or any individuals with that same mindset, and clearly we're in this group together, those are some of my goals. Those are some of my goals. And I'm really excited about them. Last but not least, 2021, I'm looking to start a PhD or EDD program. So I want to go ahead and get this doctorate so I can just move on. Really, I want to attend Howard University, but if that does not happen within the next year and a half, and not saying that it won't, but I'm really building something here. So it may be a somewhat challenging, but maybe I Am Developing Company can have a location here and in DC. And so those are things that I'm visualizing and I get to feel, but it also scares the shit out of me because it's like, how are we going to make that happen? But I know for sure that I got to build these relationships. So when it's time for me to go, the business doesn't stop. I just pass it on to my second in command, and we run shop from here in DC. So those are my goals. Those are my resolutions, or my intentions. And then last but not least, I feel like I'm a bomb ass team player. I love building a team. I love working with the team. Don't get me wrong, I like to do things by myself, but I will gas you up all day because you need to be gassed up, not just gas you up for my own personal gain. And so I'm always being super intentional. I love reading. I love audiobooks. I love content and context. So if you got anything that you love or you want to share, something that was meaningful to you, I'm an open book, and I will constantly, continuously share with you all as well. And so this was 30 minutes of me talking, and I'm so sorry, but I won't be on the phone calls. I wanted to make sure that you guys get it. Questions, comments, or concerns, or you guys take a moment to check out my website, which will set to change February 1. We're already changing our website around. And so my fiscal year is from February to January. Clearly, I worked in retail. It's IamAndreaGlover.com. You please follow me on all social media outlets. I am Andrea Life Coach on Instagram. I Am Developing Co. on Facebook. We're working to get all of this to be one thing. So you don't have to go to too many places. And then you can follow my personal page, I Am Andrea Glover, on Instagram and Twitter. And it's I Am Developing Co. on Twitter as well. Love you guys. Have a good day.